Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Teach, Sleep, Repeat. My name is Dylan.
My name is Merry Christmas.
That's a good one. That's not your name, mate.
What we like?
What we like, eh?
It's just so silly. My name's Hayden.
My name's Dylan. And first of all, I can't believe the hats have got onto my head.
I'm very shocked. We bought these hats for this episode.
People who don't watch Hayden. There are some people who don't watch.
Well, they might not have worked out from what we said so far. So if you don't watch, we are wearing hats.
What are we confused? Didn't fit on my head.
We're confused that the hat might not have fit around
What
Dylan's
hat,
head.
Hayden?
The Santa hat that we're wearing.
That's the one, because this is a Christmas special. Now, I don't know about you.
Oh.
I've not seen any other podcast do a Christmas special.
No, I've not. I think we've coined the term Christmas special.
I think so.
I think we have.
The first ever podcast and the first ever podcast to do a Christmas special.
First ever podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
All these bloody people coming out with bloody podcasts.
Yeah.
What are they like, eh?
Bloody bloodies, I guess.
Oh, what are they like, eh?
Yeah. Anyway, so thank you for joining us for this Christmas special episode. Dylan, should we start by talking about our week?
Yes, and anyone again who's watching, if you're not watching,
I forgot.
Make sure you have a look. I posted on our Instagram. I did say, tell me it's the start of the summer holidays. Well, the school holidays, rather. Not summer yet.
No.
Whoa. Tell me it's the start of the school holidays without telling me it's the start of the school holidays.
Right.
It was just a picture of my hand.
Yeah.
Because those who are watching can tell. Those who aren't, I've got bandaged up hand. Because quite
Minor
simply...
burn.
Yeah. Minor burn. So the story was very briefly, I was cooking. The baby was crying because the baby was hungry.
You're cooking the baby?
Yeah, the baby was hungry, and I was cooking him for his dinner. So I got the food out the oven, put it down, and I was like, right, I'll go and sort his bottle out quickly. And I was halfway towards the bottle, and I thought, wait a minute, no, it will take me 2 seconds just to sort the food out, then it can start to cool off the rack. Which I was like, metal racks are really hot when they come out of the oven, so let's take it off so it can cool properly. Okay, so I was like, I'll do that. I turned back round, I went to get the stuff out of the oven, and I just picked up the tray that had been in the oven. Just literally picked it up. So it was in my hand before I realised. Dropped everything, threw it to the floor, was running under the tap. My finger immediately came up in this massive blister, and I was like, I don't think that's normal. And I had a burn on my palm, burn on my other two fingers, right at the tip. Small, tiny blisters.
How are they now? Let's have a look.
They're better now, but you can see where they are, but they're absolutely fine. Anyway, so I was like, I'm not going up to A&E, and I was like, you need to get it seen because it's your hand. And apparently, if it's your hand, then it's important to get it seen because, oh no, you need your hand for stuff, apparently. If it was my elbow, I reckon that.
Tell me two things you need your hand for. Can't think of any.
So I was like, oh, okay. Do you know what? The compromise was we'll ring 111. Okay, took about an hour to get through to 111.
I didn't know that was my number.
Yeah. Hey. And they were like, yeah, go and get it seen in the hospital. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to wait 4 hours at A&E for a small, tiny burn for them to be like, what? Bye. See ya. Anyway, went up there and they sent me around to urgent treatment centre, which is a different thing.
How did you get there?
Did I? I couldn't drive.
How did he get there?
I don't know.
Who would help you?
I don't know.
In a time of need like that.
I don't know. Who would I ring first? Probably my mum.
Oh yeah. Was it your mum?
No, it was you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Hayden. He took me the 2-minute drive it is. Very lucky that we live close to a hospital. Anyway, went to the urgent treatment centre and I was like, it's Sunday night. It's going to be so busy. There's going to be less staff in. Empty. And I was seen immediately. Yeah. So it was like one of the best experiences I've ever had with the NHS. And I was just like, oh. And classic me, getting annoyed straight away. I was like, this should be like it all the time. This is how it should be. But anyway, I was really grateful. My nurse was someone I went to primary school with. So that was really cool. We were chatting. We were having a little chin wag. And then I went back 2 days later for a review. And I was like, cool, going to get all these off. And she was like, right, we need to do it for another 5 days. I was like, what? So 5 days takes us to New Year's, Christmas Eve, sorry. And anyway, I've still got it on. I took these two off because they got wet earlier when I was having a bath. And I thought, you know what? I'll risk it. And they're fine.
Nice.
So that's my lovely boring story about burns.
Cool story, bro.
Who tuned in to this Christmas special? I wanted to hear a 4-minute story about burns.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you listen to the last episode, you might remember the hypothetical Dylan gave me about chopping off fingers for certain amounts of money.
I took that seriously, okay.
Yeah, it looks like Dylan has done
the
that.
hypothetical, if anyone missed that bite-sized episode, was quite simply, you get 10 grand for cutting one finger off.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would say no to that. But then every subsequent finger you cut off, it's 10 times more. So if you cut off 2 fingers, 100 grand. 3 fingers, which is what I went for in the end, $1 million. So I am waiting for that, Hayden.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we came to was all of them. Because we'll be have unlimited wealth, and then we'll use some of that money to just fund amazing bionic hands. Like, you're rich and you have better hands.
Okay, so that's my week. That's been the highlight of my week. Or the low light, I don't know how you would.
Yeah.
something happened.
Low life?
This week.
You're a low life?
I'm
Yeah,
low life.
something
I'm
like that.
absolute low life scum. So Hayden, how was your week?
I'll tell you what, my week's boring, so I'm going to go straight to another hypothetical because
Are
I
you
got
gonna
one for
skip
you.
your week?
I'm skipping it because I've not done anything interesting, really.
Watching those retention curves.
How can I top a burnt hand? How can I top a burnt hand? So, I've got a new hypothetical for you.
Okay. Is
and
it Christmas themed? Obviously,
it's Christmas themed because
Oh.
if you're not watching, Christmas hat's still on.
Christmas hat's still on.
Just about on. In fact, Dylan can't take it off.
Do you know what? I think in about 2 minutes, the blood will have stopped circulating in my brain. So if I start going crazy, it's because this hat is cutting off.
I'm going to have to take you to A&E again. This guy.
Minor head injury. How to treat your mind. That was it. That was it, by the way, guys. I got a leaflet at the end of all that, and it just said how to treat your minor burn, and minor was in quotes.
Pathetic. Anyway, right.
Hypothetical.
So hypothetical. So in this hypothetical, you get 3 present choices,
Okay.
but you can only choose one of them.
Okay.
Now the twist is the other 2 will never happen. So there are 3 things that could happen. Right, you get
okay.
to choose one.
Okay.
The other 2 will not ever happen.
Okay. So you got to think also. You're literally making that not a possibility. Okay. All right.
You got to think the 2 I don't choose. How much?
Okay.
How much of a burden is that going to be?
All right.
So,
I've got it.
You ready? So here are your 3 statements. One to choose from. Okay. You have enough glue sticks for your class.
Oh, that would be lovely.
That's option number 1.
Well, always at all times.
Yeah,
ever?
just whenever you want them.
Okay.
You'll never be in a state where you don't have enough glue sticks for your class.
All right. That's good.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah. That one.
Present number 2. Yeah, hang on. Present number 2. Option number 2.
Yep.
Every time you use the printer,
Okay.
it's free,
Oh.
it's working,
Oh.
and it has paper in it.
Oh, that is a luxury.
Okay.
Oh God, I've got to pick one.
Yeah, that's okay. You got one more option.
Okay.
You guys play along at home. Have a think about which one you pick. The last one is this: after school meetings, permanently cancelled.
Oh my gosh.
When the kids go home, once you've dropped off, there's never ever a planned meeting afterwards.
So you just got to mark and go.
Whatever you do, yeah. But there's
gosh.
never the burden of
Okay.
something after school planned for you, like a meeting.
Okay, I'm going to start my reasoning.
Okay.
So, firstly, although it's amazing to not have meetings after school,
Yeah.
I'm happy for those to continue because although they're really annoying, sometimes they're really useful, and also it's not every day. We at our school we have 1 meeting a week after school. Some weeks there might be 2 if there's a special.
A lot of
thing
schools
going
have
on.
2. I know that.
Yeah, so I think I would say, okay, I'll sacrifice those meetings.
Okay.
So that's going to be something that will always happen.
So if that's in your 2 that you're
Yeah.
not choosing, that
Yeah.
means there will always be
that's
after school
fine.
meetings.
That's
okay,
fine.
cool. So now you've got to pick between the printer
Yeah.
and the glue sticks.
Okay. Now there's 2 trains of thought here. Some people will be saying, well, we don't print anything anyway. Everything's online. But it's not. We're not in our school. So we need these valuable printers. I think, personally, I would take the printer working all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
let me tell you why. Because with the Pritt sticks, okay, I've lived my entire teacher life never having enough. Okay, so that I'm used to that. At least
Yeah.
the printer sometimes is available and works. Okay,
Yeah.
I'd say about 50% of the time.
Yeah.
Whereas 99% of the time, I don't have enough glue sticks anyway. And we can just write straight in our book. We don't need to stick anything in. And if someone moans, I'll just be like, oh, well, I didn't have any.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for the printer because there is nothing more frustrating than coming in Monday, you've got to print your stuff, and Hayden's at the computer printing his entire week. There's nothing more annoying. And then he'll be just about finished, and this little notification will go beep boop boop. There's a jam in the printer, and he'll just walk off.
I'm done. I'm out of it.
See you
Don't
later.
need that. Don't need that. I printed extra
And then
anyway.
you fix the jam, and you're like, brilliant. Here we go. We're going to press print out of paper. Okay.
Yeah.
Go to the paper store. No paper left.
Yeah. There's nothing more annoying.
Nothing more
I
annoying.
hate having to put paper in a printer. I don't know what it is about it. Sometimes it is literally, it's right there. You just have to pick it up, put it in. But I'm like, oh, it's the biggest burden ever.
Yeah. It's annoying. It's frustrating.
I think your reasoning's pretty good.
Yeah. Would you go for the same?
I agree with you.
Really?
Yeah, I agree. I was torn between the 2, but
Yeah. Are you ever going to have your own train thought?
No,
Of-
no. I rely on you.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine by me.
You are my flame.
But it would be cool if
My
every now
muse.
and then you just had your own independent thoughts. My muse. Josh Shafty with my muse. No, what was it? What was that meme? It was about Josh Shaft or something. It was this meme that went round, and there was this woman just going, I was Josh Shafty's muse. That was it.
No
It was
idea.
cut. Talking of memes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the meme
But me,
train.
oh, mate, Dylan made me laugh so much this morning. He's made a meme, another meme. He likes making his memes. So check out our Instagram.
Yeah.
And made on this one. I keep imagining you finding out about your minor burn, doing the scream. No! This meme.
What do you mean finding out? Like I didn't feel it. Like, finding out.
Like you get the leaflet that says minor burn, and you're like, no, like your life's changed forever.
We're still on the meme train, basically, guys. So, Goblet, maybe I can make some Christmas memes because we're in the Christmas
memes
business
would be
right
good.
now.
We're desperate for views.
Yeah,
Desperate for views.
I got to say, we're going to go off on a tangent here. We're desperate for views. I just didn't take that.
We're begging.
Oh my God, we just need to churn out the content. I want to talk about something because I saw a reel. I think it was Mr. P did a reel about basically people online commenting about teaching. And it was really interesting because I think he's bang on as always. And it was basically, he was saying, teaching must be the only profession where people feel like they can tell us how easy it is without having never done it before. And it's so interesting because it's true. And having posted these memes and running this account now, obviously the algorithm spits it out to anyone. Of course, the more you interact with teaching memes, the more likely you are to be a teacher, and therefore our audience is more likely teachers, even when it's just the algorithm. But there's obviously always going to be those kind of people who comment on the teaching memes going, oh, don't you know how lucky you are with all your holidays and it's so easy working with kids? Because once they've done that comment once, Instagram's like, oh, I'm going to give them the rest of them because they'll keep commenting, and that's good for Instagram,
Yeah,
obviously.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. Because whenever I go to the doctors, I like to tell them that I could tell them exactly what they told me on Google. Excuse me, I know. I came here to test you.
I read Google, thank you, and I know I've got a brain problem. Thank you very much. I read it on Google.
No, sorry, you've just got a headache.
No. This is. I need a CT scan right now because Google said on the Quora Digest page of the algorithm I got, it told me I've got a problem that needs seeing. Can you imagine that? It must have been a bane of doctor's life. Anyway, the point, it got me thinking. We have this bloke on one of our memes, right? Who commented.
Oh, right.
Basically saying,
I know exactly what you're going to say because I read it.
And do you know how you know when it's a troll? Do you know how you know when it's a troll?
No.
One, it's their name's not in their account. And two, their profile picture is of a car.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Was it me? What did I comment?
That's how you know. It's just a picture of a car and this clearly middle-aged bloke going, you should try working with adults in the service industry. 10 times as hard as teaching. All you do is moan.
I get more triggered than you, though. I'm glad I read that thread and I saw that you replied.
Did you see my reply?
I was ready. I was like, you what? I was like that meme, like, no!
Did you see my reply, though?
Yeah.
Because his comment got about 12 likes, clearly his algorithm lovers. And then my comment was quite simply 3 laughing emojis and okay.
I loved it. And then he carried on, and people got involved.
People would comment, obviously, because it gets your back up, and I get it. But they were like really vanilla comments, not even having a go. But he would reply with like a two paragraph long reply about how he worked in the service industry and it was so tricky, and you should try working with adults. Kids are easy to work with. I'm like, what do you think we do? I work with you. You're an adult, mate. What are you on about?
I did think that was an odd comment to make,
and I thought it was really funny because he said, have you ever worked in the service industry? And I was like, yeah, for 6 years before I became a teacher. And then I've been a teacher for 7 years. Yeah. Have you ever worked in education? Because you seem to talk like you have.
Did you not see what he did after that, though?
No.
Because I noticed you stopped replying. This was like, I read this maybe like a few weeks after it happened.
Yeah.
By the end of that thread, he says he is a teacher.
No, he doesn't.
I swear to God. I swear to God. At the end of the thread, he says, yeah, I am a teacher.
Yeah, he's just lying. These people just make it up. It's like, his argument's completely ruined, and he's just like, yeah. I teach and it's easy.
I do.
Absolutely.
Like, you'd know that you work with adults then, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
You'd know that happens.
Oh, do you know, where do you think the children come from?
yeah.
Just dropped off by the stalks every day.
Do you know there's more than one class there? You're not the only adult teaching class.
Unbelievable. But yeah, he's just, the overall point I thought was so correct. You can imagine someone telling you how easy your job is. It's like, you don't know anything about it. I think
one of your comments was like, yeah, right, it's not a race to the bottom, mate.
Yeah, you know, like, basically.
Your job can be hard as well.
Yeah.
Like, we can both just have hard jobs. Like, complaining about your job being hard doesn't mean you're automatically saying, oh, and it's harder than everyone else's that's watching this. No.
It is though.
But it is. Yeah.
Well, this all the empirical data, and it's like, do they think that teachers also just happen to be the weakest people ever? Like, that's what they're saying, basically.
Maybe they are.
It's like everyone else's jobs, really. Why do you keep moaning?
Not us, though.
Not us, though. We're the strong teachers who went part-time because we couldn't hack it.
Losing 1% of our muscle every year. Look at us.
Oh, that's not a callback.
I can't stop thinking about it. We had the teacher's PT on one of our last episodes, and he told us, that you lose, if you don't do anything about your fitness, you lose 1% of your muscle mass every year. And I can't stop thinking about it.
From when you're 30.
From when you're 30. I go, oh, that's good. I'm only 1% down then. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. I was thinking, Christ, I stopped moving when I was about 23.
Yeah, I know your safe years, mate. You've got to do something now.
That's all right then. Back on the chocolate train for me, baby.
Right, I've heard that our new producer of the podcast, hashtag Your Lauren, and we say Your Lauren not because we're possessive or anything, but because both our girlfriends are called Lauren. Your Lauren has set up a little Christmas game, and we want you guys to play along at home. I've not seen this. All I know is that this is one of those this or that games.
It is, and she's written it to me. I've got it here on my phone. So it's this or that. You have to be quick though.
Okay.
Quick fire. There's quite a few of them.
Okay. If anything's like hard, do we go into a conversation about it, or would we have to be quick?
Sure, we can.
Okay,
let's do that.
okay.
We'll have a little conversation if we need to, but not every single one.
That's fine.
Because there's loads. All right. So play along at home. Just say the one that comes to mind first.
It's Christmas. No one's listening.
Yeah.
They're all with their families.
Okay, listen. In 2024, when you've chucked this episode on, let's play Christmas This or That.
Bum, 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 it's a Christmas This or That.
Oh, I'm glad you did that because we don't have any jingles and I can't be bothered to edit one in. So, ready? You get 2 seconds per one.
Okay.
Real tree or artificial tree?
Real tree. I know we've got an artificial tree, but I think a real tree is better.
Excellent. Decorate the tree or wrapping presents?
Decorate the tree. Wrapping presents is horrendous. Just ignore your other half when they tell you that you're doing a bad job.
Yes, it sucks. I agree. Christmas dinner or Christmas leftovers?
Oh, Christmas dinner, 100%. Christmas leftovers is just a bonus. Christmas dinner, elite.
All right. Christmas jumpers or Christmas PJs?
Christmas PJs from this year because we have matching ones with Rory and I'm a convert. I think it would look really cute.
Oh, and we got a really nice picture of our babies in the match. It's so cute. We've become those dads. Yeah. Christmas socks or slippers?
Socks. I don't really like slippers. I wear Crocs around the house.
You do. It really is embracing the dad life. Early morning presents or all day slow present opening?
Oh no.
To which one?
Early morning. The idea of slowly opening presents throughout the day makes me want to just like crawl into a hole and never. And by the way, very quickly on that, I don't know if this is coming up, but I'm going to say right now, the type of people who you have to watch one at a time as presents are opened.
No, it's not going up. But yeah.
No. Horrendous.
Yeah, I know. The worst thing ever.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm into that. Next one. Take turn opening gifts or open all at once. I knew it was there. I was looking for it. I was like, I'm going to find this.
Okay, so my point on this is I hate being watched. I hate it because then if I don't like it, I've got to pretend. Mm-hmm. No, let me hide. Let me squirrel away all my gifts at once.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Avocado.
Oh my God, it's the third time I got a Where's Wally book. Thank you. Because my mum found out I liked Where's Wally once and Guinness Book of Records. So every single year forever, I've got a Where's Wally book. And there was one year, thank you, Mum, when you got me what you thought was a Where's Wally book, but it was actually just a Where's Wally annual, and it was just facts about Where's Wally. It wasn't even a Where's Wally page.
Oh, it's such a parent
What's worse, I was 24. I wasn't even a kid. I got an annual. Where's Wally annual?
24.
Yeah, I was an adult.
Oh mate,
I was teaching.
I've got one of the same as this. Right, it's so pathetic. Right, so at one point when I was like 12, I decided that my windowsill was looking quite boring, and I wanted an ornament. And my mum or someone in my family had a hedgehog ornament. I was like, I like that. I want that. And my mum took great interest in the fact that I cared about anything in the house, because normally I don't care. It's on TV, it's fine. And from then I got like 12 hedgehog ornaments to go, and I absolutely didn't like them at any point.
Is that me when your mum finds out you like a certain food and the next day you open it just falls out oranges? You just happen to say, that orange was all right. Whoa.
Yeah, anyway, back to the game. So where was I? Let me find it.
Opening presents.
Playing games or watching movies?
Oh, playing games. You know I'm a game. I love a board game.
You are a game man.
Yeah. I am a game man.
Take turn opening gifts. Oh no, we've done that one. Table seating. Sorry, I'm laughing at you. I can't read. Table seating plan or sit wherever.
Oh, sit wherever, but seating plan if I'm in control. If I'm not in control, no. Don't tell me where to sit.
Wreath or garland?
Wreath.
Yeah. Lauren did that to me, and I was like,
I'm going to pretend I know what they are.
I was like, cool, Wreath. What's the garland?
Isn't Garland an old actress? It's Judy Garland.
No, not her. No, Wreath or garland. As Wreath, like the circular things.
Yeah, I know that.
And garlands are ones that like lay across.
Oh, Wreath. Garland's crap. Just a stick on your ledge, isn't it?
Yeah, with like some leaves on it. Yeah. I'd rather have a circular stick with some leaves on it hanging from my door.
Yes, thank you very much.
Paper chains or paper stars?
Oh, neither.
What? Don't care. Skip. Fairy lights or candles?
Fairy lights. Oh. Yeah, candles can be too aromatically stimulating for me.
Fair enough. Traditional Christmas colour or alternate colours?
Oh, traditional, definitely.
Angel topper or star topper?
Star. We've got a star. Angel. Too many connotations there.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Mm. Ice skating or Christmas markets?
Christmas markets. If you see me I've got half a knee, and ice skating is just it's cold. I can't do it. Yeah. Why do we all pretend that that's fun and romantic? because we just look like Bambi on ice.
Yeah.
It's just not.
And my mum told me that when I was really young, I went ice skating for the first time. She said, if you fall over, don't put your fingers out. Because when I was a kid, she said, I saw someone have their fingers chopped off by someone else.
Why is everyone's mum seen that?
I don't know.
But then it also just scarred me. So not only could I not skate, I didn't try and skate because I want to fall over.
If I fall over, I'll get my hands chopped off.
And I was like walking around like this.
This will happen.
You got like this bandaging. I was honestly skating with my fist clenched.
Yeah. If I fell over, I was on my thumb
inside. I was like, okay.
I'll land head first just to keep my hands safe.
So you can slice my head open, but don't get my fingers.
Oh man, right. Build a snowman or snowball fights?
Snowball fights. More competitive.
Yeah, they're fun, aren't they? Winter stroll in the woods or village walk to see the lights?
I'm not bothered about the lights, so I like a stroll in the woods personally.
Yeah, nice. And winter as well. It's been all
it's lovely. You wear your warm stuff.
Very nice. Christmas food shopping or gift shopping?
Oh, gift shopping, because I hate being in Tesco or Asda when it's busy.
Yeah.
Horrendous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This time.
Horrendous.
But then also the same for the gift shopping.
Yeah, but I can do it on Amazon. Do it on Amazon.
That's true. Buy it all online. Yeah. Shop online or in person?
Definitely online. I'd rather sit there and do it online.
Agreed. Gift cards or physical gift?
Physical gift. Gift cards, I honestly, anyone who's given me a gift card in the past, there's a 25% chance I used it. Because I just forget about them. They just stay
Sit in my wallet. Christmas Eve or Boxing Day?
Christmas Eve.
Okay.
I like Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve at the pub or at home?
Here's the thing. Right, so we used to do Christmas Day Eve, if that makes any sense to you.
Yeah.
So Christmas Eve during the day,
yeah,
we'd all used to go to the pub before we had all our children stuff, all our mates, and that was I loved that tradition. But I wouldn't want to be in the pub past like 4 or 5 because I like Christmas Eve at home.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I'd say both to that one.
Yeah, Christmas Eve day, not Christmas Day.
Christmas Eve.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Christmas with just your household or Christmas with others too?
I'd like Christmas with others. Like I'd like to spread out as much because although Christmas with family is nice, I also did choose my friends, so I quite like them. So I would like to spend time with them as well.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, what if it was just family though? So it's either Christmas with your household, as in literally just you and like the 2 people that live with you, or Christmas with those same people and a few family members as well.
Oh, family, definitely.
Choose family.
Yeah,
fair enough. Well, got a good game for you later on.
Okay.
You're gonna like.
Okay. All right.
Related to family and Christmas. Okay. It's gonna be.
Yeah, it's got to be like. There's always going to be, as people with huge families, it's always going to be more tricky. But we've got relatively small family, and we always look forward to it. It'd be nice.
Yeah, fair. This is a massive list, by the way. Okay. We're about halfway through.
Okay. Well, guys, good job. I hope you like this segment.
Right, ready? Yeah. Rapid fire.
Yeah, let's do rapid.
No explanations unless it's really important.
Okay.
Right, decorations down sometime in January or before the new year.
January.
Get up early or lay in?
Lay in.
Mince pies or shortbread?
Shortbread. Hate mince pies. Terrible. Most overrated thing about Christmas ever.
All right then. Shortbread or Yule log?
Shortbread. Shortbread's banging.
Okay.
It's like buttery goodness.
Yule log though, like chocolate.
Yeah, Yule log can be dry. Very rare is shortbread bad.
All right. Pudding or round 2 of mains?
Round 2 of mains. Because then we'll always have pudding after anyway.
Yeah, true. Selection box or Christmas tree chocolates?
Selection box. Christmas tree chocolates are annoying. Why should I have to like put effort in to get my chocolate? Just put it in a box in front of me.
Brilliant. Decorate gingerbread house or bake Christmas cookies?
Bake Christmas cookies because gingerbread is disgusting.
Nice. Roasted ham gammon or roasted turkey?
Oh my God. Roasted ham gammon, and I'm going to stop you. Because I need to do it. I know we're meant to be doing this quick. Yeah. I've got to put this public announcement out there.
I know what you're going to talk about. Go on.
Yeah. But, well, it winds me up at Christmas, right? When you'll say, what meat are we having? And they'll be like, oh, we're going to have some turkey. It's like, you don't even like turkey. Yeah. No, I think less than 10% of the population like turkey. And it's Christmas. We've got to have turkey. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're an adult. Yeah. You can have whatever you want because you're in control of it. So why don't you have some nice meat instead of some horribly dry turkey? Turkey is just the crap version of chicken, and chicken's bland anyway.
I always say this.
Have some beef or lamb or something, or some gammon. That's good quality. And if you're vegetarian, even better because you're not going to be wasting the turkey. It's disgusting.
Can you please vote in the poll of this episode if you're listening in the week that it came out, whether you like turkey or not? Yeah, I agree. By the way, turkey is like, do you want some chicken or do you want some dry, horrible chicken?
With a slight tangy taste.
Is it Christmas? Yeah. Oh, can I have the dry, horrible chicken, please? I'll do that.
What time of year is it? Is it the time where everyone tells me I've got to have turkey? Because I guess I have turkey.
Yeah. Rubbish. Do you have it all around the year at any other point in your roast?
No. Do you ever have Brussels sprouts? No. Well, it's Christmas. Bang them on my plate, love. Yeah. No. Yes, please. I'll wrap my dry turkey around them. Next one. We've got a couple more left. That's a euphemism about that one. Right, go on. Oh God, no, we're not going there. Bucks Fizz or mulled wine? Bucks Fizz. Mulled wine is horrible. Cranberry sauce or gravy? Gravy, 100%. Can't have it. I think I know the answer to this one. Brussels sprouts or parsnips? Parsnips all the way. But got to glaze them. Got to glaze them parsnips. Oh yeah, they are good.
Roast potatoes or Yorkshire puddings?
That is actually the hardest.
You only get
question
one.
on this
You only
whole
get
list.
one. You can't have the other one.
Roast. You got to have roast potatoes. You've got to have roast potatoes.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve buffet or takeaway?
Takeaway.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Christmas Eve late night or early night beer?
Late
or
night.
Prosecco. Oh, that's
Late
the
night.
next one. I've read two in one for some reason.
early night or late night beer or
Early
prosecco.
night
We'll
beer.
get a board games or
Last one then, beer or prosecco?
Beer, 100%. Prosecco tastes like sparkling weed.
I said last one. There's four more.
Last one or four more. Last
okay,
one.
The green triangle or orange crunch from Quality Street.
Neither of them. Neither of them. Neither of them. No.
Cadbury's Heroes or Celebrations?
Oh, that's so tough. I like more of the heroes, so I'll pick heroes. But the individual celebrations, the best ones are better.
Maltesers, yeah. After Eights or Matchmakers?
After Eights
all day long.
Yeah.
And last one, Strawberry Delight or Orange Crunch?
Strawberry Delight. I will eat 700 of them in a row. I once got as a gift from a child, because I must have mentioned it, a whole box of Strawberry Delight. And it was banging. It was so good.
Nice.
But if you didn't like that segment, well, you're not here anymore. So
if you're still here, then
no, I've got to say that was really good. Thank you, Lauren.
Thanks, Lauren,
for that this or that.
That was good fun.
Section.
Good fun.
And who wants to hear my opinions? More than the people. I just realised, having done that, I have some very strong opinions on food.
Like you do have very strong.
A lot, even to me, food is either really, really nice or disgusting.
Yeah.
There's not much food out there where I'm like, it's all right.
Do you remember that episode where you were talking about self-diagnosing?
Yeah. Yeah.
It reminds me of that one.
Oh, does it?
It reminds me of that one.
In what way?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, you'll be pleased to hear, Hayden, that, and our listeners at home who just played along to this or that. Let me know, by the way, if I'm horribly wrong or I'm horribly right. I've now got a Christmas quiz.
Yay!
So, Christmas quiz.
Oh, wait, I'm the only one on the team.
Yeah, you'll do it. Yeah, it's just you. It's just you, pal. So, I'm going to find my Christmas quiz right now.
Okay. Whilst you do that, I'm going to give a disclaimer out, okay?
Okay, go on.
Quick disclaimer, everybody. I am absolutely terrible at quizzes. My general knowledge is way, way, way worse than the average, 4-year-old, I'd say. I just don't remember anything.
We were at our Christmas do, right, the other day. Ran by Scott Tift. I know I listen to the podcast sometimes. Scott, it was a brilliant quiz. Thank you for doing that. But we kind of last minute decided to go. So everyone had their teams and stuff, but you and I and our girlfriends, and we took our babies, so I can meet everyone. We were just on our own team, so a bit smaller. And then someone said, well, they've got Dylan and Hayden.
Yeah.
To which the reply was, Hayden doesn't know anything. Don't worry.
I mean, Dylan. I reckon you answered. Genuinely, I'm not exaggerating. I'd say 95% of the questions were exclusively answered by you. 5% were answered by you and confirmed by me. And I was like, yeah, I agree. That's the answer. There
was one where none of us knew it, and I said an answer. And then you and Lauren both said a different answer that was the same, but you still went, it's not worth it. Let's just go with his answer. And what was the answer?
We were both kind of guessing, and it was your answer.
It was my
I said, it's not worth. If we put the wrong answer and Dylan was right, we won't live it down. So.
Well, there's no need because it was right. So this quiz, I want you to play along at home because I think this might be actually really tricky. I reckon you might get a solid 0 out of 5.
Oh, probably.
So there's 5 questions here. This is called a synonyms quiz, okay? And basically, what's
a synonym?
A synonym is a word which means the same as another word. Okay. So, for example, a synonym of big would be Hayden. So we've got a synonym of big would be ginormous, massive, huge, that kind of thing.
Straight for the made-up word.
The made-up word. It's not easy. We learned that very soon. That ginormous is not a real word. So I'm going to read you lyrics to a song, but I have swapped synonyms in. Okay.
Oh, synonyms. I've swapped cinnamon in.
So, for example, if the lyric was, if you give me a lyric of any old song, on the spot now, aren't you?
What?
Any song ever.
Any song ever.
Let's just say a most recent song. Can you think of a song?
Can't think on the spot.
Okay, let's just say I came in like a wrecking ball.
Okay.
Would be I entered like a demolishing sphere. Okay. So I would say that you need to work out what the lyrics are. Yeah. But to get the mark, you tell me what the song is.
What, the name of the song? Mm-hmm. Oh, I couldn't even do the name of the song if you gave me the lyrics without the synonyms.
That's why this is going to be interesting.
Okay, come on then. Let's try.
So if you're at home, let's play along. Ready? Number 1. Plunge into Yuletide. Let's converge in unity.
Step into Christmas.
Yes!
Yeah!
We can witness the flakes descend eternally and permanently.
Is that the same one?
Yeah. I hadn't finished.
Wait, I don't even know what the actual lyrics are.
So, plunge into Yuletide. Let's converge in unity. Step into Christmas.
The problem is, me and Lauren sing this song, and we replace every line with "Step into Christmas," so I genuinely don't know.
Step into Christmas, step into Christmas, step into Christmas,
step into Christmas, and that is genuinely how we sing it every time.
Well, the real lyrics are: "Step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snowfall forever and ever."
Oh.
So if next time you let me finish the question, that's
sorry, I got excited.
Let's conversion unity. We can witness the flakes descend eternally and permanently, which is we can watch the snowfall forever and ever.
Fair play. Yeah.
1 out of 1.
One
you
out
like
of
that
1.
song, though? So
yeah, it's a good song.
Next one. I'll tell you when I'm finished. Okay. Darling, if your journey must commence, don't imagine my anguish intense. Won't you grant me one more sun's ascent?
What? Say again.
Darling, if
Honey?
if your journey must commence, don't imagine my anguish intense. Won't you grant me one more sun's ascent? That's the one to think about. I'm going to give you a hint, okay?
Okay.
Won't you grant me one more sun's ascent?
Yeah, like one more day.
Won't you grant me one more sun's ascent?
Give me one more day. Won't you give me one more day? What's that from?
Darling, if your journey must commence, don't imagine my anguish intense. Won't you grant me one more sun's ascent?
Nope.
That's it. I don't know. Right, if you got it at home, you're screaming at the screen. Baby, if you've got to go away.
Oh.
Don't think I can take the rain. Step into Christmas. Step into Christmas. Yeah, it's Stay Now.
Who's that by?
That is by. I did write it down.
Oh,
I remember.
Who's that? It's like
it's like the East something, isn't it? Or this is
something.
Blokes in the big like woolly, like furry white outfits. East 17 or something.
I don't know.
Stay Another Day.
We're gonna get it wrong.
Anyway,
screaming.
1 out of 2. People at home are like, well, "What is this?"
Yeah,
Next one. Ready?
Yeah.
Propelling myself Yuleward. Oh, my anticipation surpasses stellar nebulae to glimpse those visages.
Wait.
Propelling myself Yuleward.
Yulewood. What is
Yule.
that?
What's Yule?
Like Christmas.
Okay. Propelling myself Yuleward.
Christmas bound.
That famous song.
What's wood?
Propelling myself Yuleward. It's like WARD.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yuleward.
Right. Okay.
Propelling myself Yuleward.
Famous direction.
Oh, my north, east, south, Yuleward. Oh, my anticipation surpasses stellar nebulae to glimpse those visages. Anyone at home? Because Hayden's not getting this.
No.
Propelling myself Yuleward. If I keep saying it.
But Christmas wood isn't the word.
No, but...
Chris wood.
Propelling. What? Propelling myself Yuleward.
Shooting.
Right, 3 seconds.
Santa.
Propelling, not projectiling.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Propelling myself Yuleward. I'm driving
home for
Christmas. Oh, I can't wait to see those faces.
Christmas wood. I'm still lost on that.
Yuleward just means Christmas.
Yulewood.
I put this into bars.
Towards Christmas.
Google's AI.
Okay, I see what's happening.
I'm driving home for Christmas, propelling myself Yuleward. Oh, my anticipation surpasses.
I'm driving home for Christmas.
Right, that's 1 out of 3. This is very successful. At home, you're on 3 out of 3. I don't know how.
How much more of this?
2 more.
Okay, let's go, baby.
2 more of these.
1 out of 3.
Next one. When the frigid flurry chap brings the icy fluff, well, he might yearn to comprehend. He has placed a considerably large grid on someone's mug.
What? This makes no sense. Do it again, slowly.
When the frigid flurry chap... What could a frigid flurry chap be?
Frigid flurry chap. Snowman.
Brings the icy fluff.
And the snowman brings the snow.
Yes!
A la-ba-lip-ba-boo-de-doo.
Just replace it with Step into Christmas.
Makes my step into Christmas.
What's that called?
Don't know.
Oh, I wish it
could be Christmas every day.
Yes, well done after me telling you. And the last one, ready?
I'm taking that. 2 out of 4.
The last one is probably the hardest one, which is interesting based on what's happened so far.
Can't wait for this. Go on.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Fabricating jubilation and bewilderment.
Mm-hmm.
Amidst unwanted offerings.
You're saying it to me like
bathed in spiced grape libation.
Ooh, sounds good.
In tandem with your spectral essence.
Is it a memoir to me from you?
No.
Right, say it again from the beginning, because I thought that's just one more time.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fabricating jubilation and bewilderment amidst unwanted offerings, bathed in spiced grape libation, in tandem with your spectral essence.
Something to do with mulled wine?
Yes.
Mulled wine. Beginning with like not wanting
amidst
something.
Unwanted offerings.
So around presents I don't want.
yeah, kind of.
I don't want these presents.
Fabricating jubilation and bewilderment.
Pretending to be happy
and bewilderment
and excited.
Bewilderment.
No, I don't. Okay, pretending to be happy and shocked. I don't know.
Okay, feigning. This is the real one. Feigning joy and surprise at the gifts we despise over mulled wine.
Oh, it's that song. I don't know.
It's Christmas time by The Darkness.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the start.
No way.
I never ever would have got that. So if you want to know where that came from, go and listen to The Darkness Christmas Time.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5 ain't bad.
2 out of 5.
That was pretty tricky, wasn't it?
That was hard.
That was not easy.
So hard, especially when you can't see it written down, actually. I must admit, you're trying to remember what you said.
Yeah. So
and you get to the next
brilliant game for a podcast day.
Oh, we're learning. Tune in to next year's Christmas special.
When we will have learned our...
We won't play that game. We will have this hat on again, though, because we'll put it somewhere.
Yeah, and hopefully my head doesn't break.
Maybe we can pick up... They can pick up one of these in our merch store.
Yeah.
With
very quickly.
Go on.
I didn't bring it.
Didn't bring what?
I've got
a merch store?
I've got a gift for you to do in
Have
the merch
you?
store. Yeah.
Was it for the podcast?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll give it to you for next podcast.
Why don't we do it on a little reel? Okay.
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Or we'll do it in like one of our bite-sized
We'll
episodes.
do it in a bite or a reel or something.
Sounds
so that means you guys listening, you're going to have to make sure you're following our Instagram at Teach Sleep Repeat Podcast, and you're going to listen to our bite-sized episodes, and you're going to watch our reels.
Quickly talk about reviews, because we're...
Oh, yeah, there's no problem. Guys, we've got loads of reviews. I must say, we're very,
that's it
very
then.
grateful.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it then.
But the point is, we are super heavily weighted on Spotify because we push Spotify. It's the thing we use. We don't have iPhones or anything like that. But it just means our iPhone reviews are lagging behind. So if you're listening to this and you have an iPhone or you're listening on Apple Podcasts, because there's more of you than there are reviews, obviously, because we see all the analytics. Guys, please can you give us a review on Apple Podcasts, because we have fewer on there, which means that pesky 1 star. Yeah, not less. That pesky 1 star is being affecting the overall one more.
Pesky 1 star. Anyway, thank you, Dylan. Right, join us after the jingle, because we're going to talk about Secret Santa. So this is the first year that I have not taken part in Secret Santa. And Dylan, I don't know if you've been doing any Secret Santa this year.
Probably the first year.
So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that post-COVID time, you know. No one cares about these things anymore. But I want your opinions on it.
Okay.
Secret Santa?
Yeah.
It's such a huge thing in our culture.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Well, I'm going to be really honest.
Yeah.
99% of the time, it's a complete waste of money.
Because he's not even real, is he? Is that what it is?
Hayden,
I worked that out as well.
Stop it, because we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
No, I think Secret Santa. I think it's hugely weighted on who you do it with. So Secret Santa at work, right? 99% of the time, you're just struggling because one, the budget is never big enough.
Yeah,
it's like £5 budget. What does £5 get you these days? A penny sweet with this inflation. Get nothing for £5. So it's always really stuff you don't need, because if it's less than £5, I do just buy it for myself. So it's and then you're buying for someone in your school. You might draw someone you never speak to, so you don't know them. So you know it's going to be a waste of money anyway. And then someone who doesn't know you has got you as well. Yeah. So what you receive's crap. So it just overall, it's a nice thing to do, but it's very rarely actually useful. The only time I've ever enjoyed Secret Santa was when at work it happened to be someone who kind of I knew quite well, and then it was funny.
Yeah.
Or whenever we did it with my friends.
Wow. Join in for the Christmas spirit here, guys. Dylan hates Christmas.
No, I don't, because we did Secret Santa with our mates. And there was a £10 or a £15 budget, which again wasn't much.
Yeah.
But because we knew each other so well, whoever we got, we just went down the theme of just make it funny.
Yeah.
So it was always really funny.
Like personal as well.
Yeah, literally. So I used to make on Photoshop. I used to spend my money on a frame, right? So that's how much I used to spend. But then on Photoshop, I would find all different things that they like, or inside jokes and stuff that we've had in the past, and fill out this A4
I know.
page. And did I make you one?
I know, because who'd you get to print it every time?
Yeah, I know, because you've got the printer.
Hey, can you print this for me?
And you're like looking at like, why is Danny DeVito wearing a what's it bag?
And why isn't this my gift?
So I used to make that every year, which was really fun. And then they've got something. Like last year, I got a collage, or the year before, of all the different game shows I've been on, and different quiz shows and stuff.
You've been on game shows?
Yeah.
Have you?
I haven't mentioned that. But yeah, anyway, Secret Santa, I think most of the time, if you're doing it with the wrong people, it's a waste of money. It's rubbish. I've just realised I've just realised something. What? I am doing Secret Santa this year.
Oh, are you? Oh, you better get on that then.
I've done this because my family made the decision, which, by the way, I am all for, and I love it. All the adults in our family, we do Secret Santa with a larger budget.
But that's it.
But you
don't get gifts to everybody
else. Exactly. So I've got 3 sisters, obviously my mum and dad.
Yeah.
My like in the direct family there with all the partners and stuff. We group up with our partners.
Yeah.
And then only one other partner will buy for us.
Oh, amazing.
And then we've only got to buy for one partner. I'm like, oh my God. So there's a higher threshold. You spend more. You never spend that much on them normally.
Yeah.
But you can just get them some decent
rather
stuff.
than getting 6 partners.
Exactly.
All a
like
little gift.
Socks.
It's like get this one person.
Exactly.
So you haven't sorted out the present.
No, we have.
Oh, you have sorted it.
Yeah. I just forgot because I did it so long ago. I was like, oh, cool. But then I had to think about one person.
The other blokes out there will know this is code talk for my partner sorted it out. I completely forgot about it, even though it's my family.
I picked this.
Did you?
Yeah, I picked this.
Oh, good for you.
And I tell you what, since Rory's come, have you found like buying presents way easier?
I haven't bought a single one.
Okay, that's good to know.
Other than for Lauren.
And that came today?
No, it hasn't arrived yet.
It's got one day to go.
It's fine, it'll be all right.
Oh my God.
She knows what it is. She picked it.
Did she? Oh, mate.
No, I have got her some other bits as well, but they weren't picked by her, so she'll hate them.
We weren't going to do anything this year, and I was like, I just can't. So I did.
Yeah.
We were going to buy ourselves a new bed.
Oh.
Yeah, like just grown up. Like,
proper old
yeah,
people.
we need a new bed. We're like, should we just call it our Christmas?
Yeah, we've done that before.
Because beds are bloody expensive, by the way.
Yeah.
Why is everything so... Anyway.
Back to Secret
Santa. What do you think? Because I look back, I got a Justin Bieber calendar once, and I was like, ha.
Ooh.
And I got a choke the chicken pair of underwear from a middle-aged woman at Asda.
Yeah,
when I went
nice.
to Asda, and I was like,
nice.
I don't know, haha. I think. Okay.
Thanks, hun.
Bye. I'm 17.
This is weird. I don't know. It's all right, isn't it? It's supposed. I think it's supposed to be a laugh. When it gets taken too seriously, that's when it's just cringe and kind of awkward. The only one we've done at work a couple of years ago was the last one. Anyway.
I know what you're going to say.
Remember, so someone got me for Secret Santa, and they
I think she listens.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And it's probably the best Secret Santa gift I've ever had, really, because it was a hairbrush and some like shampoo. And
people
stuff
listening
like
why is that funny?
Yeah, it's funny because if you look under this hat,
bed
hair,
there's
hat
banter.
hair,
That's
hair.
banter.
I'm bald.
I didn't tell you, did I? You were on paternity leave, so obviously
cold.
I was. Yeah, you must get chilly with all that lack of hair. You're on paternity leave, so I was chatting to the kids, obviously, about you, and I've managed to convince, I think it was 6 of them, what to get you for your end of year gift.
Oh,
Yeah, so wait and see.
that's nice.
Yeah. Wonder what that could be. Wonder how lack imagination I have.
I wonder if it's the present I've received 19 times now from children.
It's a wig.
One kid last year got me a wig. Genuinely brought in a wig, and I was like, fair play to you. I wore it.
And he's going to a different school now, so all right.
They're like, whatever.
See you later.
It was all good banter.
No, I don't know. I guess I look back at Secret Santa and it's kind of dwarfed by actual gifts, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
And especially like I know we always talk about with the kids when they get us gifts and stuff, and we always say obviously no one expects gifts. Like we're not going to pretend that we sit there and think, oh, they got me a gift or they didn't. No, but when they do, we're still appreciative. We still like it.
Yeah, of course.
What's your, if you were to think back over your career, what's your most memorable gift that you've been given?
From children?
Yeah.
Well, my one's not. You're probably expecting some soppy answer.
No, because I said memorable for a reason.
My one's funny.
Okay.
This is funny to me in a kind of like evil way. I was working with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You're Lauren.
Yeah.
You're Lauren. So we met years ago, but we were working together at a school. This must have been like 7-8 years ago now.
Yeah.
8 or 9 years ago maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we had some. We were in the same year group.
I know this.
And we had kids that we both taught. They were just in like our math sets or English sets or whatever. They came in with some Christmas gifts, and really lovely. And there's one boy that wasn't in my class, but was in Lauren's class, came in with a tub of heroes.
But you taught him.
I taught him maths, but that was it. But he was in Lauren's class.
Yeah.
And came in with a tub of heroes. That was the only gift. And I think the mum had said, "Give this to the teachers; they can share it in the staff."
Yeah, of course.
So he came straight to me and went, "There you go, Mr. Stevens. I got this for you." And Lauren was there and saw it and was like, "Brilliant! He's in my class and got you a gift, but actively."
She was like, "Wow! If he's got you that, I wonder what he's got me."
Absolutely nothing. And I took that box of heroes home
and ate the lot.
Smashed them. So that to me always comes to my head when people ask about kids' gifts, because it just cracks me up.
This sums them up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When they get it, like,
so funny. Do you have any like funny ones or memorable ones?
I've got memorable ones. Like you always get the same old things where memorable in that I've still got some up in my house.
Yeah.
Like before we moved anyway, like acrostic poems that people had like framed and stuff. all that good stuff that you always remember. Like one year I got this really nice like tankard, like made of glass, with this really cool like pattern on the front, like a ship. It was so nice. I still got it now. Like I put it's enough for a pint, but it's like a proper sturdy thing.
Nice.
And I've got two. So one wasn't really a gift, but I'll say that in a minute because it was funny. The one I always remember, and I think I might have said this on the podcast before, because like I always say with gifts, it is literally the thought that counts to me. Like the objective thing of the actual gift is lovely, of course. Like if someone gets like a nice glass, that's really nice, and I'll use that and stuff like that. And especially if it's like personalized or from the kid, especially handmade and stuff, I always really appreciate them. But there's one always sticks with me, because this boy used to walk through the classroom at break time whilst I was marking, or no, lunchtime, sorry. He'd come in to grab something out of his tray most days, and those kids always wanted to find a reason to come in. And there was one day I was sat in, and I had a strawberry Ribena. Right, I was just drinking it up in the shop.
Yeah.
And he came in and he went, "Strawberry Ribena?" And I was like, "Yeah, I love it. I love strawberry Ribena." I was like, "Oh, okay." Walked out, didn't think nothing of it. Months later, it came to Christmas because it started the year. My gift was a wrapped up bottle of strawberry Ribena.
Oh, that's
so
sweet,
it was just from the shop, wrapped up in like literally in Christmas wrapping.
That is sweet.
And I had no idea what it was. And I came and opened it up, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So the idea of him. His mum obviously saying, "What should we get Mr. Price?" And it's strawberry Ribena.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not the monetary thing that counts at that point.
No, those little moments, I tell you what, just reminded me of something that happened really recently. Same sort of like, just gets you in the feels a little bit. Where you just realise that they do care about you.
Yeah.
Obviously, when I went off, I came back, from paternity leave. And a boy in my class gave me a little bag, like a little gift bag with something in it for the baby. Oh. And I was like, "Oh, that's really nice." And I opened the little Christmas card that came with it as well. And he said, "I hope you like it. I had to do extra reading to get these." Oh. So the idea was, his mum said, "All right, we'll get the baby a gift if you do some extra reading." And I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." And he's just, it's just.
Well, if you want to get him to read more in the future, whack him out.
More babies.
More babies.
The only way.
There is one other thing I just need to say, because I get it so often, and it is to do with that. It's anything to do with a gherkin, because of the gherkin story. I had socks with gherkins before. I've had literally jars of gherkins that people have wrapped up. If you don't know what I mean, well, you've not been listening to all the podcasts. You better go back and listen to them. But yeah, it's always the thoughtful things that stick in my memory. That's true, because I literally, when I was thinking about this earlier, I looked back at old photos I'd taken, and honestly, 90% of the gifts, I was like, oh yeah, I'd just forgotten about it. But the ones that stick in, and this story always sticks to me because it's to do with Christmas. And I might have told this before, like one of our very first podcasts. So if you remember this story, let us know. But if you don't, there was this story, it will stick with me forever. I was teaching year 4. I think it was my first or second year of teaching. And the children always get you cards, don't they? It's lovely because they bring cards in for the class, they hand them out, and they usually have one for you as well. And when children write a card, it is usually either, "Dear Mr. Price, from blank." Or it will be classic. Something funny. They've drawn a picture in there. They'll go over the top. Yeah. Well, this kid had written a card. He gave it to me and scurried off. Right? He scurried off back to his desk. And I was like, okay. They normally wait and watch you open it and stuff. So I was like, okay. But he looked like he was up to something. So I opened it thinking that. And I read it and it said, "Dear Mr. Price, Merry Christmas. By the way, I know Santa isn't real." From blank. And I remember reading it and I just looked up and he was sat at his desk just staring at me grinning. But like he knew that he wasn't to tell anyone. He wasn't to spread it. I'm not going to mention it. But it's just a little thing between me and you, pal. I know he's not real.
Yeah. He's probably making sure you knew as well, just in case.
I know. Just in case. There is a story about how I found out.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know. What do you think? So we've got children now.
Yeah.
So obviously, they're going to believe in Father Christmas, Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, which, by the way, if you're listening, are all real. And now's the time to turn off the podcast. Now we've done that. Obviously, they're all fake. So, I don't know. How are you going to approach that with your girl?
I don't know. I was having this conversation yesterday with, we had a visitor who is also a parent, but her children are like 10, 11 years old, that kind of age.
Well, they know by then, don't they?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some kids do and some kids don't. I'm trying to think back to me, right? And I know you're going to talk about you in a second. But I'm pretty sure I worked it out fairly young, but I went along with it because I was very aware that.
Did you work out before you were told?
Yeah, way before. I don't even know if I was ever told.
Well, I remember being 6 in a Catholic school thinking, this is wrong. Yeah. And I was being told by my teacher. No, I'm not even trying to be funny. I remember being told by my teacher, this is what happened. And I remember thinking, nah.
Yeah, that's
so the idea of Father Christmas also, I was a bit like, but does he really?
Yeah, I think I was probably very, very similar. Sort of like in a religious school, just thinking, I don't really think this is true. I think they're just sort of stories to make us like live better.
Yeah.
Same.
Didn't happen to the year. 8 and 6 going, I think it's actually a social construct to try and control the masses and give them hope.
I did, and I started a podcast about it when I was 6. But no, I definitely knew that Santa wasn't real, but it was a thing that we pretended because it was really nice, because my mum, my parents and my family bought me gifts. So I always remember appreciating the fact that they bought me those gifts. I never thought Santa Claus bought me those gifts and my mum and didn't get me anything.
Yeah.
Like I knew that wasn't the thing. Like I get taken out to buy my mum gifts.
Yeah.
It's what kids aren't clocking on. But when the adults are taking you out, let's go buy your dad a gift, shall we, today? Let's go get your dad a gift, get uncle a gift as well. So okay, so we buy gifts for everyone, but Santa gets them for me and you don't. Got it. Thanks, mum. Like, of course, like, we just worked it out. So I don't think we'll ever have to tell our kids. I just don't think that will have to be a thing. Yeah. Unless they get to like 14 and we're thinking they're going to get big enough. Oh, no. This is embarrassing. We need to sit them down and tell them.
I don't know. It's a weird one because I completely agree with you, right? And obviously I'm going to go along with it as much as possible. But I feel like sometimes it's more for the parents than the kids. And especially when they get to a certain age, it's like, okay, like if for example, Rory clearly doesn't believe in Santa anymore and he maybe doesn't have any younger siblings or something. If the younger siblings in the house, it's different. But if they clearly don't, I'll be very, very, very more than happy to like let go of the whole...
Yeah, and just say, this is from me.
Yeah, okay, it's from me, I know.
Well, here's another thing, just quickly, just a side note. When when he is a proper baby, like 2, 3, 4 years old, whatever, and you are trying to keep up that, are you going to be one of those parents that every present is from Santa?
Yeah, I know.
Or
I've got family who do that.
What it's like, I think when I was growing up, it was more like most of the presents were actually from my family, and there was like 1 or 2 gifts were from Santa as well. It was like, Santa got you a gift as well.
Yeah.
That was the kind of approach I think we took.
That's got to be, because the problem I have, and I've said this before, I think I said this in one of our previous podcasts about Christmas, is it's really weird that Santa has a list of good and bad children, right? But it's only poor children who get bad presents.
Oh God, yeah,
it's true. It's like, well, you're a bad rich kid, you're fine. You're a good poor kid.
Ooh,
and the idea, I still don't like it. No matter what situation we're in with Rory, whether it's good or bad, I hate the idea of him going into school and seeing that Santa got a few kids a PS5, you got some other kids a Rubik's Cube, and you got one kid this hand-me-down jumper. Yeah. And it's like, okay, well that's horrible, isn't it?
He was the naughtiest. You're the worst child then, therefore.
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
so
I agree.
I think what I would like to do is, the gifts are from the people who get you the gifts.
Yeah.
Especially from outside, because they want to learn gratitude and stuff like that.
Exactly,
like, oh, isn't it weird how all the shops are filled with toys for Christmas, but they come from the North Pole. But we just have a showroom here, so the North Pole.
Kids are so stupid. What's going on? Work it out, kids.
Wake up, kids. They're in underneneath the stairs. Go and have a look.
I reckon River knows already. She's on it.
You think River's smiling already, mate? It's been 3 weeks.
She did nothing but crying, baby. Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I'll go along with it. I think it'll be magical. I can't wait for him to be excited by Christmas.
Yeah.
But there is just this underlying thing in me, and it's because I'm cynical. I know it is. The underlying thing of me was just like, bit weird.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird.
Also, like the whole gratitude thing I think is quite important. I don't really want to spend money on my child and then be like, it's all for Father Christmas.
You won't care because it'll be your kid.
No, it'll be like that. Yeah, that little electric Porsche that you're driving around in the house. That's 600 quid. That, love. All right. Do you know where that came from? Do you know where that came from?
Yeah, the elf made it.
Yeah, no, the elf didn't make it, mate. Look at my pockets, burning. I'm joking, of course, but the gratitude thing is important.
Yeah, I think
not to think that these things are just free because I'm good.
Yeah. To me, it won't be everything's from Santa. For that reason, I think that'd be like
nothing's from Santa.
He does exist, I'm gonna go along with it, but he hates you. That's
it. That's the conclusion.
We solved it.
You've chucked a few blind rank games at me recently.
Oh, blind ranking.
Okay. You've quite enjoyed. I've enjoyed playing it, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I thought it's only fair if I prep one for you.
Okay. I've not looked, by the way, because I've known it's there.
I know. I put it on I added it to my notes, thinking please don't look.
No, I've looked.
So blind rank. So just anyone that's not played along. It's just 5 things. I'm going to give to him one at a time, and he has to put them in positions 1 to 5, and they'll be in order at the end. And it might go horribly wrong. Who can tell? So this one's got a bit of a twist. Okay, Christmas themed, and you're gonna
throw me under the bus here.
Yeah, you're gonna blind rank your family as guests at Christmas.
My actual.
Yeah, you're right.
Have you written my actual family?
Not the names, just things I've written. Things like granddad.
Okay,
kind of things, so not the actual names.
So we can talk about stereotypes.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it's not actual
right now,
specific people.
Because my family do listen. Disclaimer: I'm not talking about you.
No, he is. He is talking about you. He's got to rank you. So I'm going to give him 5 members of the family. You might not be in it. Sorry, I could only pick 5. And he's going to rank them, blind rank them.
I'm going to do stereotypes.
People that he likes round for Christmas. Ready?
Well, people like around Christmas.
People
0.
that you like. They're all in 5. Right, you ready?
Yeah. Okay. I'm doing stereotypes.
Yeah, you look at him squirming already. He's squirming in case he gets this wrong.
If I put my mum not first, she won't talk to me.
Well, I don't know. It could be someone like Father Christmas could come
if
up.
Mum's
It's been up 1.
The pet dog.
Yeah. Right, you ready?
Yep.
Uncle.
Uncles are great to have around at Christmas. My uncles all live far away though, so if you're talking personally, it's hard because they don't get to come. But uncles, if I'm going to think objectively here, good entertainment, solid guest, 3.
Oh, not that solid though. That's 2 above you.
Well, I'm worried what's coming.
What about that uncle you always talk about? No, the one uncle that you like. You know that one. You don't like the others. That one uncle that you like.
You're throwing me under the bus here.
Yeah, I am. This is my game.
You all know which one's which.
This is my aim. Okay, uncle in number 3. Fair enough. All right, Nan.
Nan. See, I can't put Nan below number 3, can I?
Well, you might do. I don't know.
Depends. Because, I love my Nan, but she, come around at Christmas. And then it'll come 3:00, and the most important thing in the world would be to watch the Queen's speech. Yeah. Like, all right. Okay, let's see what she has to say. Well, the King's now.
King's speech now. Yeah, good film.
What are we ranking based on? Are we based it on lovely sentiment?
All right, at the end of the rank,
or are we based it on pure entertainment?
No, it's just like at the end of this rank, okay, 1 to 5. 1 to be, if someone's going to knock on your door on Christmas Day, it's number 1. All right, and it goes down in order, okay? They're turning up for Christmas. So Uncle, he's number 3. There's 2 people that you would rather turn up on Christmas Day than your uncle.
I've got my 2. My Nan. And she used to bring a big old box of gifts as well, like a big bag when they came round, and that was cool because it was like second Christmas. We'd have the morning, and then they'd come round and be second Christmas.
Well, there you go.
Nan's 2.
Number 2.
Am I digging a hole? I don't know.
We've got number 1 left still, but also number 4 and 5. Next one, ready? Yep. Your sister.
5.
Sorry, sisters.
I'm joking.
It's not.
I am. They listen. I am. No, but that's easy. Because I would feel less bad because I could just say to him, I've got to put you 5. They're on my level more. Got to be 5. I can't put Nan 5 and you 4, can I? No, sister 3. No, 5. They'll understand. Yeah. Okay, because they'll come around. They come around to see Rory anyway, not me.
Right, I don't want to see you. Exactly. I want to see you. All right, fair enough. Next one. Cousin.
Oh, cousin. Oh man. Oh god. It's 4 or 1. Well, all my cousins.
Well, I don't know. Just
I think Christmas with my cousins would be really fun. 1.
Number 1.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
It's going for
last one. Mum. Oh, she listens to this, doesn't she?
She does.
Hope you're listening. Number 4. He'd rather have his uncle and his nan round than you.
And my cousin.
And your cousin. And his cousin. Sorry about that.
No, listen. It's fine because I spend every Christmas with my mum and sister. I don't spend every Christmas with my uncle, my cousin, or my nan.
I love that you're justifying number 4 rather than just saying it was the last one left. Sorry, Mum. You could have got away
I've got an out clause free.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. So nice and sexist there. 2 men in slots number 1 and 2.
No, cousin. I've got female cousins. Thank you very much. And my nan's 2, so that's completely wrong.
The only cousin of yours that I know of is your cousin.
Oh, Callum.
Callum,
yeah.
I think of men.
Yeah.
Anyway. That was good fun. Thanks for that. That was really good fun.
You've absolutely stitched me up there. And the people who listen to, I think that's inverted on people who listen to the podcast. So my sister, my mum, hey, hello. Can't wait for Christmas with you guys.
Should we release this after Christmas now?
He's just going to turn up on Christmas and not talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
Oh, I don't know. I'm apparently the last person you want to speak to, Dylan. So
not true.
Give me a child and bugger off.
Oh gosh, I wish I did a blind rap for you now.
Oh, that was funny.
That was really funny. Good. Well done. What would be your order then? Knowing.
I'm not.
No, knowing. Come on.
Knowing what?
Knowing the 5. You're not even going to do a blind rank.
No, hell no. I'm not ranking them. That's like family suicide. I don't know what you was up to, mate. Stupid thing to agree to.
Oh, you've done me in there.
I'm not doing that. Anyway, right. Look, let's get into an hour.
Yep.
Should we finish up? I did I've got one thing if I can finish up.
Right.
Unless you want to say something else.
No, I just want to. That's fine. I'm reeling from the blind rag.
I just need to get out of it.
I think it's been. What I will say is, I think it's been a very opinionated podcast. So we want to hear your opinions on anything we've said. Please rip into me. But I've been quite opinionated today. I feel like you've really grilled me. Rinsed it. And I think the other thing was, we're releasing this on Friday the 22nd. So a few days till Christmas.
Yes.
If you're listening before Christmas or on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas. Jokes aside, you guys, you keep coming back for this, and it's been a really good year. We're coming up to a year now.
Yeah.
We'll do a New Year's podcast as well, where I think we'll set some goals for 2024.
We're going to do it live stream at 11 p.m. on New Year's Eve.
We're going to bring in 12 p.m. together.
Everyone would want to join
us. Of
course,
yeah. In fact, you know what? I'm specifically going to only look at analytics from the 25th of December because those are the real G's.
Yeah.
Okay. If anyone sends, I'm going to make something up now.
Okay.
If anyone sends us a screenshot listening to this podcast and the date is the 25th of December, we'll enter you into a draw.
He really is making this up.
We'll enter you into a draw, and you will win a T-shirt that we've designed.
Yes.
And 2 Santa hats because Hayden bought 4 by accident. He bought 2 thinking they were on their own, and there were packs of 2.
All right. Okay, we'll make a good T-shirt out. If this is real, we'll make a good T-shirt.
All right, okay, here we go. Okay, let's do a competition. We'll actually say the actual things on Instagram.
Okay.
If you send us a screenshot of you listening to this episode between now and New Year, we'll put you into a draw.
Oh, not Christmas Day anymore.
There's only a few days.
You get 2 entries if it's Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's Christmas Day. You get 5 entries.
Oh, he's changed it. He didn't like my suggestion.
Listen, whenever Hayden makes a suggestion, I have to go back and just alter it slightly so it's like my suggestion. You get a bonus entry if it's Christmas Day, but between now and Christmas, we'll put you into a draw, and you will win a Teach Sleep Repeat shirt. Done.
Yeah.
Can you take me seriously when I'm pointing at you with this?
Yeah, look, if you're watching,
it looks quite phallic, doesn't it?
Look at
that. It's got a rib at the bottom as well. Honest to God.
Right, Mr. For Your Pleasure. Let's move on. I'm going to finish up this podcast. Thank you for joining us with a little poem.
Oh, did you write it yourself?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I thought you'd like this because I just thought it'd be funny. I got towards the night before Christmas.
Yep.
And I thought, I wonder what AI will do if I ask it. So I did ChatGPT. And I chucked it in and I asked ChatGPT to rewrite "Twas the Night Before Christmas" through the lens of a knackered teacher. That's all I did. And I thought it's either going to be absolutely terrible or it will kind of get the idea. And I thought it was all right, so I'm going to read it to you.
Okay.
All right. "'Twas the week before break and all through the school. Not a teacher was resting. They all felt like fools. The lesson plans hung by the desk with despair in hopes that creativity soon would be there. The students were restless, all snug in their seats, while visions of chaos danced in their tweets. And admins in their offices, and I with my stress, had just settled down for a long winter's mess. When out in the hallway there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my desk to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the blinds and threw up the sash. The flickering lights on the dull, worn-out tiles gave a gloomy ambiance to teacherly trials. When, to what my bloodshot eyes should appear, but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With an old little driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Mick. I don't know why I did that bit. I don't know why I changed that. More rapid than eagles, his course as they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now dash it, now slump it, now lackadaisical and vexed, unlanguid, unlethargic, undullard and next. I don't know what
lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical. There we go. I couldn't read that. And now dash away, dash away, dash away all, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the ceiling the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of lesson plans, and Saint Mick too. I'm going to leave it there, because it gets nonsense from here. So that is what happens when
nonsense from there.
It goes into complete nonsense. But I thought that's pretty good.
Why they changed it to Saint Mick? What's Mick?
I don't know.
I love the reindeer name. Like, it's like tiredness, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
it's really good.
So I was quite impressed with AI there. Thought it was good.
Oh gosh, that's a great effort. Well, we can't top that. We've got to finish there, haven't we?
We'll leave it there.
Guys, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for listening. You are the only gift we need. And a few £100,000 as well.
And our children. See you later, guys. We love you all. Merry Christmas.